Welcome to Healthy Happy Hour Tuesday. I'm your host, your mad scientist. I'm Jim. This is my co-host, Beauty Brains Braun. Hey, Chantea.
Hi, Jim. I'm Chantea.
If you didn't already know. This week, we're here to talk to you about hormones and your skin.
Oh, yes.
It's a big deal. Hormones are out of whack, and with people being inside so much more lately, they are not taking care of themselves. Hormones are out of whack, skin's out of whack, and they looking fugly.
And guess what? Hormones are not just a teenage thing.
No, they're not a teenage thing anymore. There's so many women now. They're doing Mary Kay, some of the other
Beauty counter.
Mm-hmm. And so individuals are getting more in tune with their skin since they were teenagers, but they have not exactly figured it out other than let's just mask it. It's a good way to do it. Just mask it, throw a Band-Aid on it, and pretend it doesn't exist.
Yeah, you know those people you wake up to, one night and then next morning, not so good, right?
So, quick little story on that one. I went to sleep one night, turned around, looked at somebody, and said, "Woo!"
He stares at me in the morning sometimes.
I kind of do. It gets my day started great. I do. It can be a little awkward, and this is your side too. Man share, staring at her. I like
in the mornings.
I like it a lot.
He stares at me. It's okay.
This, if you are not quite sure, we just got done doing ARX, and this is my magic functionized post-exercise drink, consisting of high filtered Coats Neck water. That's the magic ingredient.
Keeps your skin great.
Essential oils. Excuse me. I'm also mentally shot. The essential oils went on our floor when I cleaned this place. This is essential amino acids. Thank you, I Prevail Sups. L-glutamine and 5 grams, probably a little bit more than that, whopping size of pure creatine monohydrate does a body good. The glutamine shuttles, kind of creates an insulin spike to shuttle all these nutrients right into my cells to help recover at a far faster and more efficient pace.
Ditto.
Since it is also Healthy Happy Hour, Dry Farm Wines. This is a Pigmentation 4, a 2016. Thank you, Matthew. Product of Germany. I'm looking forward to this tonight, which alcohol, by the way, does nothing but shut down the mTOR activity, which is your muscle growth and development. But apparently I am an uptight PITA.
He needs to run.
And the PhD suggests some of that. So I'm going to go with that.
Yeah.
If you did not already check out our Fun Friday, I was the sleep for the most part in the massage chair.
It was great. The Friday one was fun.
And before we get into the skin, why don't we check out what's going on here?
So going based on recent lab work revelations, I have altered my baking to not use almond flour anymore. So I know it's very disappointing. So I found and came up with a chocolate chip buckwheat flour cookie recipe. And it's not just regular chocolate chips. This is actually dark cocoa cacao nibs that don't melt. So if you bake with them, just realize they're not going to melt.
So you're still getting that chocolate chip bite.
Yeah. So here.
May I have a piece?
I could have added cacao powder, which I'll do next time to make them like doubly chocolate, but they're pretty good.
This would go great in some coconut milk or flax milk or almond milk, which I'm going to still eat.
You can have your almond, I'll have the flax milk.
Thank you very much.
But yeah, not so bad.
Not so bad.
So we'll add cocoa powder next time.
Can we post that to the Healthy Happy Hour
Sure.
group page? Thank you very much.
Sure. You're welcome.
So your skin, lovely, creepy too. Your skin is one of your body's largest and most important organs, and it plays a number of roles in maintaining your overall health. It's actually your first line of defense. Can't get in your body if you can't get past your skin, right? Not only does it provide a physical barrier, but at the same time, it also provides a regulation, skin temperature, eliminates fluids, sweats, oils, and it's covered in what's called sebaceous glands. It actually,
Oil.
yeah, sebum. that oily stuff. It helps lubricate your skin and actually keeps it healthy. It traps all the bacteria right there instead of getting in your skin. Now, if you don't wash your skin, or if you're washing it too much, this is what's going to cause problems. The receptors, they respond to hormones and react according to factors like all your levels of these hormones. What's a hormone? I'm glad you asked.
What is a hormone?
They're chemical messengers that are produced in organs such as the ovaries, adrenal glands, which are right above your kidneys, if you can see here, and thyroid. You got a problem with your sex glands, ovaries, adrenals here, and thyroid, you could have far more problems than just your skin, but you will notice it on your skin. Those typically with thyroid problems, if you have hyperthyroid, oily hair, oily skin, hypothyroid, Hashimoto's, subclinical hypothyroid, very dry.
Yeah.
Adrenals, let's just not get started there. We could do whole classes on just adrenals, and I don't want to do a class here.
No, we're not doing a class on adrenals.
Exactly.
But they play a huge role.
So your skin's going to react accordingly to what happens. And when some specifics come to play, the most widely known and discussed when it comes to hormones in your skin is typically estrogen. And yeah, guys, you have it too. It doesn't get produced in your ovaries, though.
No.
It is a hormone, though, that is made in different tissues, guys. So estrogens affect the thickness, wrinkle formation, and moisture levels. That's why later in life, women go through that fun stage when you're going through all those hot flashes. Thank goodness. You start to get more wrinkles. Moisture levels are affected. Estrogens also increase the glycosaminoglycans, such as hyaluronic acid. All those lotions and creams.
You hear it all over. Everyone's got hyaluronic acid. You know, the more expensive, you know, it's all the same. Hyaluronic acid, hyaluronic acid.
Exactly. You may have seen a lot of women's lotions, which I put in my hair, ceramides, which they get little plumpness. They get in between those wrinkles here. But we can start, like I said, putting everything on the skin, or we can correct these hormones. Right. Utilizing anti-aging techniques, we can boost up estrogen in both men and women. Way to also boost up estrogen in both men and women is through testosterone. Women have testosterone too.
Absolutely.
Women who have healthy levels of testosterone, I'm not talking about like, no shave Saturday gym here, testosterone where you're going to start growing facial hair and your voice is going to get as deep as mine.
It has not happened, so.
Thank goodness. But when women improve their testosterone levels, their estrogen levels go up as well.
Right.
Bone density is improved, way of life is improved. You feel amazing.
Yeah, you really do.
Aside from muscle growth and one of those 3 F's that are our entire purpose of life here.
Correct.
Testosterone is the hormone for more coarse hair, thicker and oily skin.
You have great hair.
Thank you. I must have good testosterone levels, which I literally just checked.
Yes.
And I do have good testosterone levels. It's very heavily responsible for sebum production. Too much can cause acne, clogged pores, and other blemishes. That's why when you see those guys that decide to juice up,
way too much testosterone.
Right. The levels go too high and their back breaks out. Pretty much the areas where it will sweat a little bit. You don't even realize it through the day, and you're unable to get rid of all that bacteria that's just sitting there. Cortisol. It's produced in your adrenal glands for the most part, and high levels of cortisol result.
It's a long day.
It is. Being in a state of chronic stress. Long day. This should be my post workout.
Well, get the glasses. It is happy hour.
We'll wait till the kids' pizza tonight.
All right.
Too much cortisol, chronic stress. One of the ways that we found to reduce this, let's go from your physiological mind tricks first.
For reducing cortisol?
For reducing cortisol, before we get into my earthing and supplementation.
Biofeedback is a great way to reduce cortisol. It basically breathing, okay? So proper breathing reduces cortisol by lowering stress levels, anxiety levels, getting you out of that sympathetic fight and flight state that we all live in because everyone's life is way too important for everybody else. You have to get somewhere where there's nowhere to go.
If you're in Cold Snack and you're on Route 34 around 5:45 to 6:30 in the morning, there's nobody on the road except a cop from time to time who's probably sleeping. However, if you're doing the speed limit and you're on time, somebody somewhere's got somewhere more important to be. They're going to go flying by you at 70, 80 miles an hour.
Yes, there are. Where they're going and what is open at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Functionize. The Fit Lab's open.
We are, but they're not coming to us.
Mm-mm.
So I'm just saying, that extra stress by driving too fast to go where nothing is open, good luck to you. You're not going to ruin my day. So I'm going to get where I'm going to go and I'm going to get there safely. My stress levels are even keeled. I'm not in that sympathetic fight or flight state. I'm in a parasympathetic rest and digest, get there when I get there, and you're not going to bother me. It takes time, it takes patience. Road rage is a major, major factor for a lot of people, to be able to get places and not let it bother you. It's same thing with a lot of, your kids could do it too. You could spike through the roof with this, Mom, I get it. Training your body how to respond to daily stressors through biofeedback is a non-drug way to function and perform life better.
Mm-hmm. Another wonderful way, I said before, earthing. Go to the functionize.com website and type earthing. Go barefoot in your yard on grass or dirt, the ocean, beach, go into the woods. The levels of magnetism of the earth literally will come through your body and self-regulate your body. There's research studies been done on this. I have done this myself. I've attached myself to an ohms reader and to the earth, and there is a slight flicker. The earth does have an electromagnetic energy. Your energy may not be at homeostasis with the earth. The research shows that cortisol levels are reduced by doing this. Just 20 minutes a day. You don't have to feel stressed. You make this part of your day. You do yoga, go out and do it in yoga. You got a dog, go out and stand in the yard with a dog. It's beautiful to get up in the morning, first thing, go outside. If you have a ritual of tea or coffee or a big thing of water, have it while outside barefoot. It's beautiful. It's really nice. Cortisol levels do come down and self-regulate. And all the, I love saying the word now, myriad of health benefits do come along with it. Try it out. Also, we utilize, there are a lot of ideas of vitamins, minerals, but I found that bovine, adrenal bovine does help reduce excess cortisol levels. It nourishes the adrenals in your body. Big bonus. So when a organ is not working optimally or it's being overtaxed, simply nourishing it with certain foods help. Weird.
Right.
In this case, bovine adrenals.
Yes.
If you're not sure where to get it,
Ask
just
us.
contact us. We'll get it for you at pharmaceutical grade. Too much cortisol results in acne and thinning skin, low levels,
Excess body fat.
and excess body fat. Progesterone, taking it before bed, helps keep the cortisol levels down, that help get that belly going at night. Again, you can get that through us. Go figure. Bioidentical progesterone hormones is far different than just taking wild yam.
Right.
That doesn't actually convert into bioidentical progesterone.
And we know it works because we lab tested.
We've lab tested it. We see the levels have increased. We're using it for anti-aging purposes, and I will admit, for the rest of my life, I'll be taking it. It's amazing. It's night and day.
Feel so much better, sleep better,
If
look
you,
better.
If you have low levels of cortisol, it can result in changes of skin color and pigmentation. Cortisol is essential at proper levels. Too low, too high with anything, it just doesn't really work.
Balance. Everything's a balance.
If you're suffering from any hormone-related skin issues, your first thought might be to go to the drugstore, like I was saying, grab some products. It's not going to solve the root of the issue.
Okay.
It's important to keep your skin clean and protected. Mask toners, serums. If you don't change your diet, like I said, it's just a Band-Aid. It's not going to work.
You walk around with a Band-Aid on your face? Like, really?
These products, Beauty Counter, can be highly beneficial in a supplemental way. If you need to hook up a beauty counter, let us know. We might know a girl.
We sure do.
Justine. So today, let's discuss some lifestyle changes that can most heavily influence your hormones, which will be your first step in creating a plan of action. How's that sound, Chantea?
Let's do it, Jim.
So your body's unique.
It sure is.
I like your body.
It's one of a kind.
From acne in adolescence to
Which wasn't bad, I gotta say. I was very lucky.
Thinner skin. I had like a week that was uncomfortable and awkward. Other than that, I was pretty good.
Yeah. So glad that's over.
Right. So it's common to experience acne alongside women your monthly cycles. It's because your estrogen levels are dropping. Your skin's going to crap. It's likely because estrogen helps to stop your glands from overproducing oil, kind of like the anti-sebum. So without enough of it, pores will become clogged. Too much, too little. Again, you're all talking about balance. Sweating more than usual, as well as experiencing dry skin, are also common symptoms that can occur during your menstrual cycle. Ew, I just said that word. Oh, I had such problems on Tuesday night. No, this is Tuesday night. Friday night.
Friday. We didn't really get into it that much.
No, you two were just making fun of me the whole time.
It was great because you were sleeping. It's such a busy day networking.
I was almost out for a moment,
Uh-huh.
and then you two started talking about that. And
It woke you up.
if you have any skin conditions, psoriasis or dermatitis, they can worsen during the girly phase.
Yeah. You're so doctor-like.
Girly phase.
Uh-huh.
During puberty or adolescence, puberty is for girls, adolescence is for boys. It's the same thing, potato, potato, just nobody can seem to actually get the terminology right. There you go. Hormones are being introduced in the body systems for the first time. And often this acne appears in the T-zone of the forehead, nose, chin, and the hormones fluctuate, aggravating acne by increasing overall skin inflammation. There's that big thing, inflammation.
Inflammation. It's everywhere.
Clogged skin cells and hair follicles. Especially, that was usually where I got the pimples from. When I was shaving, I would get the ingrown hairs.
So nice.
Thank you very much for helping me upgrade from the Bic cut my face open to the 12 razor blades in one swoop.
It's great.
Production of acne causing bacteria called, let's see if I can get this right, Propionibacterium. That's not so tough.
Nah.
Propionibacterium. During periods of elevated hormone activity such as pregnancy. Estrogen can cause skin pigmentation, also known as melasma, in certain sun-exposed areas such as the forehead, nose, and cheeks.
Yes.
It's like eyes, ears, nose, and toes.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes.
Here's
It's like that line that you get when you're pregnant. Like on the belly.
Oh yeah, it just goes until you pop.
Yeah.
Baby up.
Yep.
So there's the other end in the women's time of the month, right?
So when it ends.
When it ends, you start jumping into an oven for some reason in the middle of a cold winter's day.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
The body experiences a natural decline in reproductive hormones, and it causes the skin to appear flushed, red, and blotchy. Why is that?
Tell me,
Chantea?
Jim. Tell me when I'm gonna have to go there one day.
No, you're never gonna go. We're just
I'm
gonna
not. I'm gonna
anti-age you the whole way.
anti-age the whole way. That's it.
Estrogens have anti-inflammatory properties, so without estrogens, it goes down. Conditions like rosacea get worse. You don't want to lose estrogen. We're going to keep your estrogen levels better.
Okay, let's do that.
You have better collagen production because most everybody that goes through menopause reduce the collagen production, get that saggy, wrinkly, icky skin, dehydrated skin, lighter, more pale complexion, and no matter how much cream you rub on your skin, it does not hydrate. Sorry, women. Water for hydration, estrogen for hydration, not just... My hair is so hydrated, thank you.
Yeah.
If you haven't figured out, I use her moisturizer in my hair. It's so much better than gel.
Yeah.
A hormone balancing diet, though, requires a healthy digestive tract. If you ain't testing, you're guessing. Always test for success. If your digestive tract is not healthy and you have that 17 pounds of poop sitting in there, it's gross. You are taking in a lot of crap. A lot of crap.
Crap done?
Crap to the crap.
But you won't talk about cycles. Okay.
But that's funny.
Okay.
Stable sugar levels, meaning you're not eating sugar. You let your body stabilize on its own. Well-functioning liver.
That's a kicker.
That's a kicker. Get your B vitamins. Get your liver. Get your milk thistle in. Take green vibrance. That's the best one. There's your tip. Just take green vibrance every day. And limit this a lot. 1 5-ounce glass a day is a lot different than this whole bottle every day.
Sure.
It's kind of funny. Here's the thing. When I was doing squats with you at one time.
Which one
We had
time?
the squat challenge that we were doing, remember?
The 100 squats a day?
It was 100 squats a day. We did it one day.
Uh-huh.
It's up on YouTube, and it's
Uh-huh.
also on the Facebook page. I was the same weight as I am right now. The difference is we were having a bottle of wine every single night.
Well, yeah.
And a lot of people commented saying, wow, Jimmy, you lost so much weight. And I'm saying, no, I weigh the exact same. I didn't have the heart to tell them I was drinking an entire bottle with you every single night.
Right.
The alcohol and the toxins really do start to bloat and inflame your appearance.
Mhm.
I stopped. It was just something that we started doing, something we were spending time together. It's really what it was. It was like conversation.
Yeah. Sorry. No more conversations. We just
We haven't talked in months. Actually, she did her walks in the morning or evenings, and I started going with her after she stopped shunning me, and those are nice.
I had to learn to share the neighborhood. Took me a while.
So, before you create a diet, let me create one for you. Let Dr. Mike create one for you that works for you, because
You're special.
send your guess and let us figure out what your blood says. Let us figure out what your stool and urine and saliva says. And then we can pinpoint and tell you exactly the foods that you should be having and when you should be having them to maintain proper blood glucose levels.
Homeostasis.
Yeah, exactly. Proper hormone fluctuation throughout the day in the correct amounts is going to do you great benefits. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, because there is no one-size-fits-all diet. You can't plan just to fix your hormones by saying, yeah, I'm going to eat all this. You know, a lot of people will say, I'll just eat chicken and sweet potatoes. Great. Well, the chicken most likely is so high in arachidonic acid, it's ridiculous. It's just as good as Dr. Mike eating the Burger King burger patties, the 600 of them. I'm serious. It's grain-fed. I don't care if it says organic. It's organic grains, which are all pro-inflammatory. Chicken ain't as good for you as you think. The sweet potatoes, well, you eat too many of them. I mean, one is good.
Mm-hmm.
Eat too many, not so good. If it's not organic, guess what? You're eating a bunch of poisons to go along with it. So let's eat some poison and inflammation.
It sounds delicious. What are we having for dinner?
Not that. Depending on your body overall health, you'll be able to determine how drastically you need to change your diet. So eliminating sugar from your diet, you don't need to have sugar in your diet. You really don't. It keeps the levels of hormones like insulin in check. I say this like week after week after week. I hope someone watches more than 3 minutes of this, Larry, because I can say that right now, and I know you haven't. He hasn't gotten to this point yet. If he has, he'll call me out, which will let me know that he actually watched it. All right, Larry. She's just yelling for no reason.
I
Outside.
sure hope so.
Oh, babysitter. Anyway, Athena, if you're there, please go check on your sister. It's a parent thing.
Never stops.
If you need a babysitter, we have our eldest, who's now 12, and she is medically calibration, leveled, CPR,
Credentialed?
first aid, AED, certified. So she's coming to a house near you.
I'll be 13 next month.
She will be 13 next month. She takes Bitcoin as well as gold.
Yes, she does.
Cash, credit, whatever. She's amazing. If you need a babysitter,
Bread. I'm just kidding.
loaf of bread. Oh gosh, you would dig that. Anyway, so when you're eating this refined sugar, put stress in your adrenal glands, which regulates cortisol, that stress hormone we talked about. And when your cortisol level spikes, your skin gets extra inflamed, causing acne, psoriasis, and other skin conditions, which get worse. So for so long, we've been socialized to believe that fat is something that should be avoided, right?
Nah, I don't want to hear it again.
I don't either. I almost went ape. Dr. Mike and I literally went ape the other day for somebody that listens to everything that we preach and then preaches what we preach and then says, oh, won't fat make me fat? No, it's the alcohol that's making you fat. Anywho.
We're honest. We're very honest.
So we've been socialized. Thank you, Dr. freaking Ansel Keys, trying to make your point in your 7 countries study, which it was so harmful for this country. It really was. Somehow we think fat should be avoided, but now we know fats are actually essential to keep our bodies feeling happy and healthy.
You know, they're really good for your brain.
Right. And when people say, oh, the healthy fats. No, it's saturated fat is healthy. I said it, saturated fat's healthy. If you don't want to be healthy, don't eat it. We can take an organic chem class if you really want to go through that with me. I'll be more than happy to give you a crash course in it. You want to go to the unsaturated fats. Your long-chain omega-3 fatty acids may help lower cortisol levels, which can be in foods like whole eggs, if your tests say okay, olive oil, if your tests say okay, avocados,
If it says okay.
nuts, if your tests say it's okay, macadamia nuts, not so much for me anymore, almonds, not so much for her anymore. Seeds.
You stole all my, you ate all my nuts.
I didn't go over the I ate half your bag. Seeds, coconut oil, and nut butters in your diet. Stay away from all your vegetable oils. There's no good vegetable oils. It's
Canola.
so easy to go rancid. And it's so easy to mutate your DNA. Just avoid the vegetable oils. It's high in omega-6s, which are pro-inflammatory. Alcohol can affect our blood sugar levels and cause a spike in estrogens and other hormones levels. A study published in the American Journal of Alcohol and Alcoholism, believe it or not, there's such a thing, found that for women in their 40s and 50s, she's not 40,
Not yet.
even just moderate consumption, 1 drink a day, affects the hormonal system. Physical activity. Oh yeah. Why does everyone go for biceps? It's like the least functional muscle ever. But everyone's like, we say muscles, never goes bicep.
I don't know. I don't like doing biceps.
I know, you
I
like
got
showing
you.
us your abs. Can't wait for their photos to come out.
Oh gosh, this should be awesome.
Physical activity. You need resistance training to go along with that. So yoga alone will not do it. It influences strong your hormonal health because exercise can reduce insulin levels. Fact. By increasing muscle composition, you also can store more glucose levels, so you have less free-floating glucose. Your insulin levels are therefore lowered.
Right.
And you have more energy to do work.
Exercising's great for you. Just
And if you don't like exercising, ARX, I'm just saying,
once a week.
15 minutes once a week, you get your stuff in. In a 24-week study of obese women, exercise actually helped to balance insulin as well as levels of adiponectin, which is a hormone that has anti-inflammatory effects and helps regulate metabolism. Studies also have found that being physically active may help boost muscle-maintaining hormones that typically decline with age, such as testosterone and growth hormone. Although a combination of resistance training and aerobic exercise seems to provide the best results, engaging in any physical movement is actually beneficial. Move, get up, move. When I was on the airplane to California, literally every hour, I got up, stretched my legs. Had I stretched my legs, I wasn't going up and down the airplane, getting into the flight attendant's way. I would cover my nose, I'd go into the restroom, and I'd pop out 100 squats.
So you're the guy that always takes up the space in the bathroom. You went, I really gotta go.
It's
go.
60
What is that guy doing in there?
I'm doing squats. It took me 60 seconds to do 100 squats. Up, down, up, down, up, down.
There's nothing worse than when a kid has to go to the bathroom.
60 seconds. If you can't wait 60 seconds for me to do my squats, there's a problem.
I'll make it 60 seconds.
It was 60 seconds. It stinks in there. I don't want to be in there for more than 60 seconds. Oh my goodness. I got off the airplane. I did more squats in the men's room. When I'm waiting for the airplanes in the airport, I'm popping some squats, not in the anywhere else other than near the gate. I don't care what you think about me. You should probably follow my lead on that one. I could start a group training class right then and there.
You could.
Who wants to do squats? Come on over. Ryan eating his Cheez-Its, me with my keto chips, and doing some squats. We have a good old time. When you're done, instead of drinking the water, you pour it over your head, you're good to go.
All right. Knock it out.
Anti-aging, boost tests, growth hormones, good things. Although a combination of resistance training and aerobic exercise seems to provide the best results in case any physical activity is beneficial. Remember this. I just said it twice now. Combo resistance training, aerobic exercise is best results. Just move. Move. Even in the bathroom. If your body wants to work at its full capacity and be functionized, it needs to have proper time to recover. Banging it out every day, not good for you. However, if you have something that you're training for particularly, there are things that you can do in order to stay in that optimal training zone. But let me say it, all you women out there that are going to all your classes, I want to do Zumba, I want to do my HIIT class, I want to do this and this and this, I want to go do my colorful theory. That sounds like a fruit theory. That's not true HIIT, by the way. You're overworking. You know, 99.9% of the time, you're overworking. Once we get you to calm down, slow it down, all of a sudden that weight starts coming off. You're looking to burn fat. You got to stay in that fat burning zone. All you're doing is burning the glucose, and you're replacing that glucose because you decide to go to vegetarian for some weird reason. I got to get over these pet peeves of mine. It's just we see these things day after day after day after day. And we're telling you how to fix it. Tell you here in the lab, tell you in the clinic, tell you out on the street, tell you right here, tell you on the podcast. You got to listen. And hopefully we hit somebody right now that's listening. And you're not quite sure, we're going to work with you. Day in, day out, we'll work with you. Just listen.
And we'll never steer you wrong.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
So, number one to rest and recover is sleep. And sleep quality, which is typically messing up somebody's wellness. Having regimented routines, proper bedtime, structure routine.
Structure.
There is a thing about getting up early. What was I saying early? Oh, don't get up early if you can't handle the day.
Yeah.
If you think you're getting up at 3:45 in the morning and you're a zombie by early afternoon, guess what? You can't handle that uptime, even if you're going to bed earlier. If, like our children, you decide to start getting up at 5:30 in the morning because you want to hang out with mommy and daddy, and you're cranky by lunchtime, you can't handle the day. If you are an athlete who also has a full-time job and you're training at 5 o'clock in the morning, good for you. But if you can't handle the day and you're dragging ass around 2, 3, 4 in the afternoon, and you got to go to fundraisers and networking and marketing events all night long, and you are a poor form of yourself, such as me yesterday.
It was useless.
I was useless. I'm going to a networking event, meeting some great people, and I can't say enough. It was wonderful being out there with them. I couldn't form a sentence, so I literally didn't form a sentence. Nodded my head, smiled. People will tell you everything. Just keep your mouth shut. They will talk and talk and talk. They did. She can fill in the blanks. Thank goodness I got you as my teammate.
That's right.
Good sleep hygiene. I love my blue light blocking glasses. You can watch the screen at night. I definitely put down the phone, though. Put down the phone. That's going to stimulate the brain. Watch something numbing. Something funny if you're going to watch something. Obviously, you shouldn't be watching anything in the first place, but I have to practice what I preach, and if I say I don't watch anything, I'd be lying. I'm never going to lie to anybody here. I used to for some years, read books every night. It was great, and then found sometimes I like to laugh at night because the books were getting me a little too dreamy with night terrors at times with some of the things I was reading.
Wow.
Or I'm just thinking analytically all night long.
Right, it keeps the brain going. And
if you feel you need a phone and in bed at night, swap that out for a book. That's the best thing.
Yes.
A comedy at night, great. Cartoons at night, great. It's a comedy.
Mm-hmm.
So when these cortisol levels are spiking, your skin becomes inflamed as your response. So you want to clean and clear up your skin. Your overall wellness is going to be key. Take proactive steps, not proactive, that skin thing that Jessica Simpson used to. That was proactive that she did?
I think so.
I like those commercials.
Oh, yeah, actually.
Millions and millions of people are discovering the power of mindfulness. It can be practiced in hundreds of ways throughout the day. Try meditation, yoga, tai chi, simple breathwork exercises. Chantea knows more about breathwork than she'll give herself credit for. She can work with breath work, yoga, tai chi, amazing, earthing. There's a crap ton of products out there that claim to fix your skin issues, but as we're saying here, stop. Stop chasing the magic bullet.
Right.
Get down to the basics. Save your money, keep it in the pocket, spend your money on what matters, spend it on true value. I'm going to say value, value, value. A lot of little bottles makes a big bottle. So if you're spending a lot of little money, $10, $15, $20 here and there, that adds up to a lot that you could be spending instead on something quality. You can start with a simple cleanser in the morning at night. Give a big pop to Beauty Counter. They have nice cleansers for your soap. Use something like that. It's not overly priced. If you want some samples of even the Glowgenics, which we don't make anymore, we made that for our children. Who was it, Xander?
Yeah.
Made it for Xander, sold it on Amazon. We have a couple thousand bottles kind of left over. but it was so good
It's
for a
great
baby
soap.
that I still use it to
use
this
it.
day, and you'll find it in the Fit Lab if we don't have any beauty counter. That's pretty much what I got to say about this here.
Everything starts the inside out. Everything is not outside in.
Right.
So when you're looking to make changes and your skin wants to be better, hydrate from the inside out. Remove the stuff from the inside out. Not topical. It's just never going to work that way.
So I ask every single week, and some people do it, some people don't. And for the thousands that watch this, hopefully you're watching it all the way to the end, because we have a lot of good knowledge all the way through the end.
We do.
As you're watching this, you got some good knowledge up in your noggin now. Hit the share button, please. Share it to some friends, share it to the groups that you're in, and spread the wealth of knowledge, because we're going to keep this coming at you nonstop for decades and decades and decades to come. A few updates. October 1st is the grand opening of our bigger Fit Clinic. It's here in the same building we are here in the Fit Lab, so come check us out. We have chiropractic memberships available that you get an added benefit. So we are going to be getting rid of the insurance system. It's not working to have the insurance companies dictate care what we can and cannot do. We need to do what's best for you, the patient, in order to get you well and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. Not just you, but your entire family. So we're going to be offering 4 visits a week, 4 visits per month. You don't need 4 visits a week. That's craziness unless there's something acute going on.
Right.
Additional visits are possible, and it's pennies. Really, it is. We've got 6 spots left here for unlimited. You will get a lifetime of unlimited chiropractic care. So if you do want to come 7 days a week, you can. After the 6 spots are gone, you get a visit a week or 4 a month. Use them however is necessary that you and your doctor deem fit.
Correct.
Call us, DM us. You don't know the number, 848-444-9032. Again, 848-444-9032. DM us. Just make a visit right on the website. You can click the right button or request appointment. Real easy to get in touch with us. Sign up now. I'll waive any and all yearly fees. No extra dues. It is what it is.
Straight up.
Absolutely. Fit 3D, as you see right behind us. We're also giving away complimentary full body scans. Do yourself a favor. Don't say I'm going to wait. Don't say, hey, let me do it in a week from now. Do it now. Hop on this thing right now, and we will be more than happy to do a complimentary evaluation, go over all your health codes with you, see what's going on inside and out, and know where you're at and where you need to go. Don't just say I'm in poor health. Let's pinpoint it.
Right.
Let's really make this precise and make this a better version of yourself, because what's happening is the summer's coming to an end. And the summer, in the north at least, is the time people are in the best shape they are all year. Then they put on that winter coat, and that's not a coat that you get at Burlington Coat Factory. We're talking about fat. Most people are gaining that COVID 20, COVID 30. Now you're going to add that extra 20, 30 pounds.
Holiday.
Right. So by springtime, you're going to be 40, 50 pounds heavier than when you start out this year. Come on, let's not do that.
Could you imagine?
You are now going to be 2.5 to 3 times more likely to die of a disease within the next year. Jeez, that's ridiculous. Let's not do that. Let's avoid that now. I'm saying it's complimentary. It's complimentary. We are offering this to you out of the goodness of our hearts just to get you in here and give you the opportunity to get on the right path of being functionized. Do it. Let's work together here. We are a team. No matter how many members we have here and in future facilities across the globe, we are still a team, and we are your coaches at all times, 24/7. Yes, we are. Keto Size Me, which is not the name of the movie anymore, the Keto Project movie. We're still rocking strong. If you haven't checked out the results from stage 1, check them out. Functionize.com/keto.html. They're there, and we're going to keep on posting and posting and posting and posting. Everything's going on. Right. Got anything else, bud?
Not tonight.
All right. I've had some fun. Thank you for the cookies. We'll post the recipe for the cookies up on the Healthy Happy Hour group page. Again, share them with your friends and family. We certainly appreciate that and appreciate you. From the bottom of my heart, as always, thank you for being here. Live in gratitude. I live in gratitude for you. Thank you. Beauty Brains Braun.
Out.
This is your mad scientist, your chief of human performance. Who's your Dr. Daddy? This guy. As always, thank you. Live functionized. We'll see you real soon.